It's happening. It's happening.
It is.
It's happening.
It's happening.
Yep. Let's do it. It's awesome. I can't help it.
I know.
I'm excited.
I know.
I'm
Me
excited. And I love this stuff. Before we get started, please hit the like and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't. We just want to say that those who clicked on us, thank you. And rather than not, we hope that we get some thumbs up. But if you give us a thumbs down, which we hope that you don't, we'll keep working on the content and keep on doing what we're doing to get that thumbs back up. And also, thank you for clicking on us. That's it. So let's get going.
All right. So those who have seen some of our like movie reviews, a lot of it is horror films and everything, and I'm a super fan of Walking Dead fans.
Oh
if you
my
haven't
goodness.
figured out already, I landed on these.
Oh, that is nice. That is nice. And you know that these figures are like kind of like they're small.
They
but
are
the
small.
Packaging looks
Of course,
amazing.
Y'all got to have Morgan. If you're a fan, you got to have Morgan. And I like the fact of what he upgraded to in Fear the Walking Dead. If you haven't seen that, please watch it. And Sasha. It's sad what happened to her, but hey, I don't want any spoilers. It's just crazy, but she was an awesome character too.
So some bad happened to her?
Yeah, let's just say she kind of
Dang,
sacrificed
crazy.
herself
That's crazy.
around the time when Negan was bad.
Oh.
So I don't want to give any spoilers for those who are catching up and all of that, but those who have seen it, y'all understand.
Okay. All right.
I'm a big movie buff of the movie Avatar.
Ooh.
I love this part, especially when the general was in here. I'm completely lost the words.
It's okay.
But anyway,
it doesn't matter. It's okay. I found that toy.
I found the toy.
I found that toy.
I mean, it's not too often you find Avatar.
And you can tell you found it because it's all dusty. Dude.
Yeah,
it
a
can't.
part
It
of
probably
her
can't.
snapped off.
Yeah,
and all
it's not
this other
completed.
stuff.
But you know what? Hey, just like I said,
Who cares?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I just love the movie.
You know what? You ever found like an old toy when you was a kid and thought it was just the most awesomest thing, just like because it's just, even though the arm was off, you had one arm, the leg was missing, and probably the foot was in his mouth or whatever. Nobody cared. It was awesome.
That never foot in the mouth, and they.
I know.
Maybe
it was stuck to it or something like that from
Something
somebody's
like that.
gum or something like that. But hey, we didn't care though. We didn't care. We had toys. You know what I'm saying? We make an adventure out of a piece of paper, dude. That didn't even matter to us, dude. We didn't even care, dude. Like I don't care, dude. You know what I'm saying? A lint in your pocket, dude. That is a space adventure, dude.
We had a new member of the animal family, a stuffed animal.
What's his name?
Figure it out. Figure it out.
What is his name?
Figure it out. If y'all figure it out, that his name is Figure It Out.
You know
Oh,
what?
and also we had another member. Now this is a real animal. Okay, now Laxative. You see a picture up here. He loves to dirty his tank. He takes great pride in it. And I just really wish he would clean out his own tank, but I ended up cleaning up out his tank and his toys and everything else. But we actually had a little friend finally come into the tank. So we're in the we're coming out from PetSmart. Well, and I asked, and he's the one that usually names the fish.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Of course he named it Laxative, all right? And then I'm like, okay, so what are we gonna name it? And I swear, I almost peed my pants when he finally says this. What name did you give it?
I call it Tampon. I just thought it was just, I was like, I couldn't think of anything else. It just, I don't know. It was just like, at that moment of time, you gonna ask me to name something. So I just said, fine. There you go. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just a fish on this period, dude.
Haru Hana. It's actually a complete selection. Some mango. Manga, mango.
No sense.
And basically what happens, Haru breaks out in hives every time a cute boy touches her.
That's crazy.
It's weird. We got this on a deal. You know how hard it is to get Studio Ghibli on a deal? I mean, you had found something.
You know what? I thought that this was cool. I didn't know because I was just like, I'm I still love the VHSs, But to find this was pretty awesome. I just thought that it was cool. It's a great find, and I just wanted to add.
Story.
Yeah, just
and
wanted to add it to the collection. Oh man, Double Dragon VHS. I'm quite sure that this is there's probably way more out there, but to have these just at least a couple was just really cool. This is a cool cartoon back in the day.
You know what? I haven't seen it yet personally.
You gotta check it out.
So,
you gotta check it out.
So
these
are
treasures. These are
right.
definite treasures. And I remember this when I used to see this DIC company. When I used to see that, I used to know that it was gonna be some really cool cartoons used to come on TV back in the day when I was a kid. Boom, T2 the arcade game. Now you have to use the Sega Genesis zapper. I forgot what they call it. I'm not that good at the name, but yeah, you use the zapper for this, and it is just amazing, and it's really cool. And you know, when you find these games, sometimes you see it, but when you even look at the cartridge, sometimes it's just awesome. Now,
especially with the good condition, you got some of those cartridges where it's like ripped up. It looks like the dog got a hold of it.
Exactly.
In some
And
cases, or sometimes you have to guess.
You know what gets
what
me?
game it is.
You know what gets me? It's like here's an example of like when you look for, like, I'm trying to really get my Sega Master System games up. I am, and it's so hard because the fact is you want to get some good titles. I don't want to get every title, but I want to get some good titles. But when you find a game on the Sega Master System, you really don't get like a full-fledged, you know, saying a full-fledged like screen of what's going on. Okay, so when I see Action Fighter, what you think of when you see Action Fighter? Maybe some beat 'em ups or something like that. Some guy jumping off cliffs in 8-bit. It's just, you know, saying, you know, saying a cat pissing on the wall. It's just, you know, saying. But at the same time, a cat pissing on the wall, dude. Just imagine seeing that in 8-bit, dude. That would be hilarious, dude. Just the cat
out of his litter box?
No, just out of his litter box, just sitting up there, just the 8-bit tail just going up in zigzag, dude, looking like Pikachu. And all of a sudden just sitting there and just peeing all over the ground with these little sprites of 8-bit just running down the thing. Sprite. Yo, okay, but at the same time, you go look at a game like this, and you're like, okay, rescue mission, and you're like, okay, like, what is this game about? Does it have a picture on it compared to like this game I just grabbed? And you know what I'm saying? Don't that look epic? That look epic. You know what I'm saying? So this, when you see it,
even though Action Fighter, I would never think of a road.
That's what I'm saying. And then it's a magnifying glass. Like, are you trying to see it close up or something? Do we need 3D glasses or something like that?
But I'm pretty sure it's an awesome game, but still,
Probably.
It's like, this is confusing.
It's good.
You look like a kid in a candy store.
Oh,
look at that. What is that, a bat?
He's probably just hungry.
It's hungry?
Yes, it's hungry.
So, that's a good thing.
But this game is off the chain, and I felt that this is a great game. If you guys heard about this game, please tell me your experience about this game, because this game is like really awesome, and it just thought as a collector's item. I was just like, you know what I'm saying? And back in the day, even a company I see, the Jalico, and I was just like, you don't see that company no more, and I was really fascinated with it just to get it in the collection. It's off the chain, and that's what I said. These and I was able to find this a little bit cheaper, but it was just cool because I know it's worth a little bit more, but it was just one of those things that I just had to say, you know what, we gotta get it. Get it. Another game I talked about in one of our previous videos of Retro Finds, I did talk about Farah. Now I was able to find this one. This one is a reproduction copy. Actually, it's made from a recycled game. Made from a recycled game, and they just recycled, put the chip in it and stuff like that. But I just wanted to have it. I mean, it's easy to get it like emulated and all that kind of stuff. But I just wanted to have like some sort of a physical copy of this. This is a great game, and I thought that it was cool. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna scoot over and we're gonna show you another find that I really wanted to show you guys, and I thought that I just wanted to get you guys a close-up of it. All right, check it out. Suncom controller for the NES. I used to have this in like when back in the day I had one of these controllers, and what it is basically to where you take your standard controller and make it a joystick. My mom used to like to play Pac-Man, so this was like one of those type of controllers that you can actually use as a joystick. Those Atari days and stuff. And now the way this thing worked, it was just a shell, and you slide your controller right up in there. Only thing about this I have to say, because you know what I'm saying, because we have the I have my Hyperkin wireless controller that didn't work because it has the grips on the back, so that wasn't able to fit up in there. So I was able to use my standard controller and just slide it up in there and then push the cap back on there. Now I'm not going to push this whole thing back on there fully, because once these things go up on there and it locks up, yeah, it really it takes a kind of second to get it off, to get it out, because they really fit snug on there. A really cool idea for controllers that wants to become joysticks and stuff like that, because you know you got the NES Advantage, but this was super cool. That controller is off the chain. I thought that it's the joystick, and just awesome. Okay, now PC.
Okay.
PC. These was on sale, and I thought that was kind of cool for PC. And I mean, and
ooh, that one looks fun. Zombie or something like that.
What are you doing? You're not gonna show them? Oh, here's another one.
Ooh, I didn't know I was on the screen, man.
There you go. There you go.
Goodness.
You in all types of action. You in all types of action right there.
I'm on robots.
Oh yeah.
I can't pronounce right here. I can't pronounce half of the names. I'm gonna be honest. But,
you know what? It's so cool to, as I said,
it's a cool anime. It's a cool anime.
That's what I'm saying. It's taking it back to that real good anime. And I still haven't finished it all. I'm still watching a few episodes, and it's really good. I really am trying to get to the part where it shows the swords and stuff. And if you saw some of our previous videos, you got a chance to see the Bleach sword in the collection. I don't know why. Got that.
I don't know if it's a teacher in me or whatnot, but I'm telling you right now, I just think it'd be a fun game.
Now this is a difference between, I just thought it was kind of different. I found the Sega Master System controller, but this one is a special one. I thought that was kind of cool because it got the hole in it, because this had to be the one that has the joystick to it attached to it, and I thought that this was like a really good special find. I don't have the joystick goes to it. Hopefully I'll be able to find that and pick that up, but just to complete this is just kind of cool to see this. And you know, the crazy part about it is on the system, you know, the pause button was on the console. Yeah, so you got to start. Yeah, so your start button is the actual button, which they do to this day. If you actually when you actually push start on the game, they just say push any button. Most of the time you just push a button instead of start, or now it's just like options, or this is, you know what I'm saying. So I think that's pretty much where
that's cool.
I was saying history was made at that point, to where that, you know, that it paved the way for a lot of games. When you start, you don't necessarily have to push the start button. You can just push X or A or something like that to start your game. So we got it. And the final two games is Boom and Boom. That's it. That's it. I hope that we didn't take you guys too long. And
we had fun.
Like I said, we want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for kicking it with us.
Thank you.
And just going back, if you're, you know what I'm saying, first time chilling, make sure you hit that like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for clicking on us. And yeah, and we'll see you in the next video. All right.